Okay, so a 2-wire hot box. I use this to troubleshoot 2-wire irrigation systems. It allows me to power the 2-wire path to be able to use the clamp meter out there in the field to find out where your problems are. So I started off with a Hunter Pro C exterior controller case. Had to modify the insides with I used my Ryobi multi-tool and just shave this stuff off. We started off with a Hunter ACC2 transformer. It's a 4-amp transformer. You figure that's what's used in the ACC controller to power your 2-wire path. And as you know, the ACC2 controller also has the wire test mode, which actually reduces the voltage from 35 volts down to 24 volts, which is basically what this hot box does. Is it makes it so your wire path is at 24 volts. So also the 4-amp transformer gives you a better short testing behavior, and it gives you a more stable voltage and clearer diagnostics than a 1-amp transformer. So I got this off of eBay. You can get it through your distributor because it's just a replacement transformer. How I mounted it into my box here is I mounted it here with the alien tape. This stuff's pretty good. It holds up pretty well, so the alien tape helped me hold that in. So my transformer has an on-off switch built into it, but the newer ones do not. So I did wire a separate on-off switch into the box here. I got that on-off switch off of Amazon. It allows, if this is closed, to be able to turn it on and off. So no big deal. But from there we go through a solenoid. You run the power through the solenoid. The solenoid gives you a controllable, repeatable load on purpose for troubleshooting. Basically, it tells you that there's power going out. So because you need to know that. Anyways, from there I have it wired through a thermal circuit breaker. It's a 4-amp circuit breaker. So if the load is too much for too long out in the wire path, it protects my transformer so I don't blow the transformer up. So basically that's it. I put it together with butt connectors and quick connectors, so everything is replaceable. Pretty simple. So now let me demonstrate to you how it works. I have a couple of decoders here, so we'll test a couple of decoders out. So the basic idea is to send the power down the line, so power the decoder. So we'll hitch it up to a decoder. We'll turn it on. So now there's 24 volts going down the line here. So if you take your clamp meter and you put it around your wire we just shorted that baby out by letting them touch. So put it around your clamp meter and it's reading 2.4. That tells me that this is a good decoder, that there's nothing wrong with this decoder. That's about what a Hunter ICD 100 puts out, 2.4 milliamps. So that shows a good one. I will show you what happens when we have a shorted one. So we'll power the line up. I gotta turn it on. I'll turn it on. And there you go, 224 milliamps. That tells us that that's a blown decoder. So pretty simple. Gotta love the hot box. With some controls like the ACC, there is no wire test mode, so this box comes in handy. I also like it because I know what's going on with it, so I like to hitch it up anyways and just go with it. So, well, I hope you guys like this one and can build your own.